Close your eyes for a second when I say the word genius. Who do you see? I bet you see the old man with the wild white hair, Albert Einstein. He is the ultimate icon. His face is on t-shirts, mugs, and posters everywhere. But today I want you to forget the poster, because the real story of Einstein is much crazier than the myth. Did you know that his teachers thought he was slow? Did you know his brain was stolen after he died? And did you know that the man who loved peace accidentally helped create the atomic bomb? This is not just a physics lesson, this is the story of a rebel who rewrote the laws of the universe. Let's dive in. Let's go back to the beginning. Young Albert was not a prodigy. In fact, he worried his parents. He didn't speak fluently until he was 4 years old. In school, he was a nightmare for his teachers. He hated memorizing facts. He hated strict rules. One teacher even told him, "You will never amount to anything." Can you imagine saying that to Einstein? When he graduated, he couldn't get a job at a university, so he took a boring job. He became a clerk at the Swiss patent office. He sat at a small desk, checking other people's inventions, but while his boss wasn't looking, Einstein was doing something else. He was thinking about light, and in 1905, everything changed. Historians call 1905 the miracle year. At just 26 years old, working in his spare time, Einstein published 4 papers, just 4 papers, but they changed science forever. The most famous one introduced special relativity. Before this, everyone thought time was constant, like a steady heartbeat that never changes. Einstein said, "No, you are wrong." He proved that time is flexible. It is like a fabric. If you move faster, time slows down for you. He also established the ultimate speed limit of the universe, the speed of light. Nothing can go faster. It is the cosmic barrier that keeps reality together. From that same year, we got the most famous equation in history, E equals mc squared. It looks simple, but it is terrifyingly powerful. E is energy, m is mass, and c is the speed of light. Because the speed of light is a huge number, this formula means one thing: a tiny amount of mass contains a massive amount of energy. This formula is the secret behind the sun. It is why the stars shine. But it is also the secret behind the atomic bomb. Einstein unlocked the door to nuclear energy. He gave humanity the power to power cities or to destroy them. It was a discovery that would haunt him for the rest of his life. Einstein wasn't done. He had a bigger problem. He wanted to understand gravity. For 200 years, Isaac Newton was the king of physics. Newton said gravity was a force, a pull. Einstein spent 10 years fighting with math to prove Newton wrong. In 1915, he released general relativity. He said, "Gravity is not a force. Gravity is a curve." Imagine a bowling ball on a trampoline. It makes the fabric curve, right? That is what the sun does to space. Earth doesn't orbit the sun because it is being pulled. It orbits because it is rolling along that curve. In 1919, astronomers proved him right during a solar eclipse. The light from distant stars actually bent around the sun. Einstein became a global superstar overnight. But fame has a dark side. Einstein's personal life was messy. He was a brilliant scientist, but a difficult husband. He cheated on his first wife, Mileva. He even gave her a list of cruel rules to follow if she wanted to stay married. Then came World War II. The Nazis were rising in Germany. Einstein, who was Jewish, had to flee to America. Then came World War II. The Nazis were rising in Germany. Einstein, who was Jewish, had to flee to America. He was a pacifist. He hated war, but he was terrified that Hitler would build a nuclear bomb first. So he made a choice. He wrote a letter to President Roosevelt. He urged America to research atomic energy. This letter launched the Manhattan Project. When the bombs fell on Japan in 1945, Einstein was devastated. He famously said, "Woe is me." The man of peace had helped create the ultimate weapon. Einstein died in 1955, but his story has one final creepy twist. He wanted to be cremated. He didn't want people to worship his body. But a pathologist named Thomas Harvey stole his brain. I am serious. He took Einstein's brain without permission. He kept it in a jar for decades. He cut it into pieces, hoping to find the secret of genius. He found nothing special, because genius isn't just biology, it is curiosity. Albert Einstein taught us to question everything, even time, even space. What is the biggest lesson you learned from his life? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing stories.